What's happening, YouTube? Loyal coming at you with a video. 713 the Space City, we in the building. Alright, so Texas Longhorns is going to Starkville to take on the Mississippi State Bulldogs as the 22nd ranked team in the nation. And it's week 9 that is, and it starts tomorrow. And I gotta say, college football season is going by fast as heck. And how do I feel about this game? Well, Texas Longhorns is going up against another team that is winless in conference play. And how I would like for this Longhorns team to fare, you know, it would be nice if the offense, could, finally find the spark that they desperately need. Because the way this Texas Longhorns offense has looked, could mess around and be the death of them, once a gauntlet arrives. Which starts with Vanderbilt next week, if I'm not mistaken. But though I want to focus on Mississippi State though as a fan. I mean, yeah, Mississippi State ain't that bad of a team, but Texas, just hasn't played up to their potential, let alone the hype. When they first started off as top ranked team in the nation. Arch Manning, taking hits, running game not being as flashy. I mean, the talent is there offensively. It's just the execution, consistent execution that hasn't been on point. I mean, the defense, did their thing. Last week against Kentucky, should have had multiple forced turnovers, which would have, if it means giving Texas multiple chances to put points on the board off turnovers. But yeah, I get it. They struggled against Kentucky, who is still winless in conference play. And yeah, Arch Manning did get outplayed. But it would be great to see Arch Manning play a lot better this game and consistent, with key efficiency, by the way. C.J. Baxter is back, and, Michael Taft, is going to be out multiple weeks because of thumb surgery, which kind of sucks because they need that man in a big way, with the conference big games coming up. Not the best time for injury bugs to be coming around late in the season, but it's part of the game. So, key to this game is, offensive efficiency, on both sides of the ball. It starts with the running game at that. Defense got to get to the quarterback and create sacks. Got to force turnovers, But the offense, got to do their thing too, if it means taking the pressure off the defense. And of course, the coaching has to be consistent as well, because coaching is everything. Just like consistency is everything. So if they want to win this game, simple. They got to score points, thanks to, calculated play calling, plus spreading the ball around. Because offense can't just go around being predictable on every play. So, you want to score points? You want to move? You want to sustain drives? Spread the field. Widely spread the field. If it means keeping the defense guessing. And of course, they got to be disciplined and limit the penalties that could kill drives, along with giving opposing offenses opportunities to sustain drives as well. So the little things matter, because they want to do the big things, they got to do the little things as well. Knowing that, because of course, big and little things matter. So hopefully Arch Manning can have a big game, a good game, a bounce back game. And, The defense is not really my concern, since the offense has been my concern all year. So, I mean, if the offense can play up to their potential, they got a chance to win. But not gonna waste time getting my hopes up, because ain't no telling which Texas team is gonna show up, or should I say, which Texas offense is gonna show. So let's see what happens tomorrow. And to my next video, hook 'em horns.